So, hello everyone. I'm King Vincent Panka. Um, I'm making this video for my people, the people from Suriname. I'm talking about the original indigenous copper colored true Hebrew Israelites of Suriname. Yeah. I don't consider myself to be from African descent because I'm no African. Let that be clear, Africans. I have nothing against you, Africans, but we are not Africans. Some identify with being from African descent, but those people, yeah, too bad. They are brainwashed by a program that the colonizers, gave them. So my people ain't Africans. Let that be clear. Okay, I had a phone call with NINSE. NINSE is an organization that where you have academics working for, and other academics from other organizations are coming over there to bring in cases about the transatlantic thing. And I wanted to know what's going on because they got money in 2023. And the first money that they got, I think it was 4 million in total, maybe 2 million or 4. It doesn't matter, money. And that was given to Cultuurfonds and Mondriaan Fonds. Both got 2 million each. And that money was meant to celebrate the 150 years of the transatlantic slave trade. Slave thing, of transatlantic thing. And everyone from Suriname, people like me, my people, thought, okay, we're going to close this case, 150 years. But I got close to these funds, Mondriaan Fonds and Cultuurfonds, to see if we can get some money to do some activities or whatever you can do. I went into a Zoom live, and when I was in that Zoom live, I saw the decision makers of these funds, and all of them were Asians. And these people were put in place by NINSE itself, by the CEO of NINSE, Mr. Urin Vient. I found that weird because the transatlantic thing was about us 30 or 40 years ago when NINSE started doing investigation about the transatlantic period of Suriname itself. But now I see all of the Dutch, their problems, their colonial problems came into our case. And that's wrong. Because I have nothing to do with Asia itself, the contract workers. They have to do their stuff themselves separately from us. But the Dutch authorities, the idiots, made it a multicultural thing while we have a history with them of 300 years misusing people in free labor in Suriname itself and the Antille. I'm not going to talk about the Antille because it's not my business. They can learn, listen. I'm talking only about Suriname. And the Dutch, they extracted about 145 billion euros from Suriname alone. And I'm not talking about the islands or Indonesia or maybe India. I don't know about that because I don't care about that. That's not my business. They have to do their stuff themselves. So we as Surinamers, people who look like me, people who are like me, the original, indigenous, copper-colored, true Hebrew Israelites from Suriname. We are not from African descent because I don't have Africans in my bloodline. That's what my ancestors told me, those who passed away. And it was a good thing that I started to ask as a little kid those questions to them because I've learned some stuff in Suriname in school, about the history. So I was early asking those things, but those people aren't there anymore. But I've learned from them that we don't have Africans in our bloodline. So Africans, it's nothing against you. I like you. I like a lot of you because I know a few of you. But we are not the same. And you should respect that. Like we respect your identity. Your identity ain't ever going to be our identity. Those who believe from my country that they are from African descent, they have to learn, you know. But if they want to keep that African identity, let me tell you this, my people from Suriname. If you accept that African identity, that means that you have to be shipped to Africa. So start thinking, do your research about the continent itself, our country, Suriname. Okay, going back to a phone call that I had with Urin Vien, and I would like to make you listen to this phone call. It's about, let's see, 1 minute and 46 seconds. I'm going to play it right now. Mr. Vien, you're speaking with King Vincent Panka. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
That is good. I have sent you at the 19th of February an email to ask a meeting. Did you see that email?
Panka is para, volgens mij toch?
No, King Vincent Panka. If you look at the email, you will see my details in the email.
Yes, you said Vincent Panka, and there's a name, there's a family name that I know from Para.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, the whole Panka family comes from Para.
So, and I know that, and I think that you can speak also Dutch.
Yeah, but I don't speak Dutch anymore because I don't have anything to do with the Dutch authorities, the colonizer. And I have decided to teach my people to speak English because we're going to get...
When did you send the email? Because I didn't see the email. I will look at it, and if I find it necessary to give a response, then I will do it.
Well, we can talk right now because it's very simple.
No. Right now I'm not have that time. I was busy with something else.
Okay, I do have respect for that. The email was on the 19th of February 2025 that I have sent it to you, and it was to ask, and it was
I will check it.
It was to ask you to have a meeting with me about the budget that we have right on.
Okay, I will read the email and I will give my response.
Okay, I will wait for that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Yes. Bye.
Okay, that was it. One more thing that I would like to say in this video, and I will send this video also to Mr. Urin Vien from Ninse. We are not Africans. We are original, indigenous, copper-colored, true Hebrew Israelites to the Americas. We don't pin ourselves to plantations in Suriname. We pin ourselves to the continent itself and to Suriname, the complete of Suriname. No one in Suriname is owner of Suriname. Suriname belongs to us. Suriname belongs to me and my people, because we are correcting history, what you should have done. But maybe you have done that, and maybe you want to come later with this, what I'm telling you right now. But I think it's fair to tell the people the truth, because we are the rightful owners of Suriname, not the Ingis, like Diana Flat, those type of people. No. The Ingis, their ancestors, their true ancestors, dripped down from Siberia and came from Asia. If you check their DNA, it says Asians. We, as original, indigenous, copper-colored, true Hebrew Israelites, are the original people of the lands itself, of the continents itself. I'm going to call these continents for you so that you start do your research, that you start to understand that you have skipped us. At this moment, our people are waking up, and we are more than 100 million in total in North America, South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. Let me see what week we are. Because I told you when I have sent you the email, it was last week. And we're living in week, let's see, We're living in week 10. It's Tuesday, the 4th of March. I will be contacting you in week 11 so that we can have that conversation that we deserve. I hope you have spoken to the authorities, the Dutch authorities, because I don't respect them, because they don't respect our rights, our universal rights. So we don't need to respect them. That's the reason why we should speak in English, and that makes it neutral for Suriname, for people from Suriname, people like me, like you. And the Dutch will understand that. We have to grow some backbone the moment we speak to these Dutch authorities. There's nothing against the Dutch people, because I love them, I have them in my family, but the authorities, they should show some more respect. They owe us 145 billion euros. Actually, they own our ancestors. This money is in the Dutch financial system. It's nested in the Dutch financial system. So that means every nation, every culture in this country, that multicultural nonsense, are benefiting from our money. Let it be clear. So that's all. I will be contacting you if you don't contact me in week 11. If we don't speak to each other, I'm moving forward, because the Dutch authorities are not the only ones on this planet. We are moving. More than 100 million of people like me from the Americas. I'm talking about North America, South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. Those young people are waking up. They have done deep-going research. Your research, your information is old, outdated, and we don't accept that anymore. We want to be treated equally to everyone, because the Dutch judicial system doesn't respect us. I have experienced it myself. What I'm doing right now, I'm doing for myself. And if it's good, I'm doing it for all of my people. I'm teaching them how to speak to the authorities. You should speak only in English. I can tell you more in this video, but I'm going to leave it by this. So, all praises to the Most High, Omnipotency, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahashi. That's Hebrew. Thank you very much, and I wish you all a very nice day. Until then.